Hello, it's Mir once again, and I'm here to do another video. And today, I kind of went back, and I remember a while ago I asked for what you'd like to see on the channel, or I want to hear for you guys what you wanted to see on the channel. And one of the things I got was a Lucifer Friend's discography review. Now, I hit the end of the John Lawton era in Uriah Heep, which I think was kind of a mixed bag. For all the good that was in it, I think John Lawton also got saddled with a bunch of crap to really sing. And I think the album Fallen Angel, the album to me, which at that time is Uriah Heep's worst album so far that I've reviewed of the 70s. Hands down to me. I know it had a more AOR sound, which was a more commercial sound, and I know Ken Hensley was trying to go more that route, but I don't think that ever fit John Lawton. And I think that kind of it ruined his reputation a little bit. Now, I knew about John Lawton long before Uriah Heep. Like, I never knew he was actually in Uriah Heep for a while. About, I want to say 7 or 8 years ago, I began really looking up singers on YouTube and stuff. And I came across this band called Lucifer's Friend. And their singer, John Lawton. And then once I listened to, I believe it was Firefly, because I noticed there was a difference from High and Mighty to Firefly, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's a new singer. And so I go in there, I listen to it, and to my amazement, it's John Lawton. And I'm like, holy shit. So I figured, you know what, since I feel he really didn't get the justice he deserved, I always felt if he was in a bigger band, or a different band that was more commercial, I think John Lawton could have been gone down as one of the greatest singers of all time. To me, he is one of the greatest singers of all time. But, yeah, let's get into this. Lucifer Friend's debut album, released November 1970, with John Lawton on vocals, Peter Hesslein on guitar, Dieter Horns on bass, Peter Hecht on keyboards, and Joachim Rietenbach on drums. I know I probably butchered the shit out of those names. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's hard. I just don't know the pronunciations. Anyway, it starts off with a great song, Ride the Sky. I like the high vocals followed by the fast-paced rhythm with the French horn. Has kind of an immigrant song feel to it. Fantastic vocals by John Lawton. I love the guitar tone, love the organ. Has a great pace to it. It's a very fast-paced song, and I think it really fits more of John Lawton at this time. And this band is really good. On to song number 2, Everybody's Clown. I love the intro. Feels kind of a Sabbath feel to it. Love the bass. The organ adds to the sound. I love Lawton's voice. I like the guitar solo. Like the tempo change, slowing it down. Like how the vocals slow down as well. I like the breaks with the organ fills, and I love the guitar solo and the fade out of the song. On to song number 3, Keep Going. I love the guitar intro. I love the sound and the heaviness of it. I like how Lawton starts off soft, and then the song picks up. I like the organ with the bass followed by the guitar solo, subtle organ back into the riff, and the soft vocals, and I love the change of pace in the song. On to song number 4, Toxic Shadows. I love the organ led intro. I like that stuff. It's very Uriah Heep-ish, Pink Floyd-ish, where you lead off with an organ. Love the guitar fills, or the guitar and fills during the verse. I like the chorus, very catchy. I like the bass and drum bit, such a heavy guitar solo, or a heavenly guitar solo, sorry about that. Love how it builds back to the riff, verse, and chorus. And I like the big ending to the song. I always like songs that have a big ending where I know that's the end. On to song number 5, Free Baby. Very organ-driven intro. I love the vocals with the drums. It's vocals, but there's drums underneath it. I love the organ that breaks into the ooze and into another guitar solo. I just like the guitar player on this album, Peter Hesslein. Very good. And I like the dream-sounding sequence to the song. On to song number 6, Baby You're a Liar. Very guitar-driven intro followed by the organ. I love the vocals, very upbeat. I like the vocal changes. Nice organ solo. Song number 7, In the Time of Job, when Momman was a yippie. Very upbeat opening. Love the vocal style. Very catchy song. It's love the vocal thing into the fast drums with the organ and back to the riff. Now the thing about this is it sounds very poppy. And I love that about this is it's just so damn poppy, very upbeat. Great stuff, really. It's actually a fantastically written song, lyrically as well. On to song number 8, Lucifer's Friend. Weird intro, very proggy, avant-garde-esque. Nice bass and guitar-driven riff, upbeat vocals. Love the change in vocals into a nice guitar solo. Love the pace and energy of it, of the song. I love the scream with the musical interlude. Now, looking at this album, the one thing I will say is Lucifer Friend is a very good band. They're very good musically, very sound. Vocally, puts them over the top for me with John Lawton. Now, what is my thoughts on Lucifer's Friend as a band? I always thought if Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath had a baby together, it would be Lucifer's Friend. It's a great, great band to really listen to. Just musicianship's on, the guitar playing solid, actually above average. The drumming and bass work very well together, very solid with the organ. Like I said, I've always loved organ-driven rock. Best song off the album for me is Ride the Sky. And I'd even go as far to say I like pretty much every song off the album. It's really good. There is no worst song off the album, which is finally great. I don't have to put down a worst song on the album. Hidden gem off the album, man. In the Time of Job's good. Lucifer Friend's good. Free Baby, Toxic Shadows, Everybody's Clown, Baby You're a Liar. Everything off this album is just very solid and good. There's not really a bad song on it. Now, if I have to give it a rating out of 5, there's just a few nitpicks I have. It's probably mostly production quality stuff, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't really care about. But out of 5, what would I give it? I give it a solid 4 out of 5. I think this is actually a hell of an album. Probably out of my Pluck from Obscurity, one of the better albums I've rated. Up on the lines with Leaf Hounds and the Growers of Mushrooms album is just fantastic. Great hard rock, blues. John Lawton, man. If John Lawton, I just always felt if he could have gotten into the right band, which I think at the time he joined Uriah Heep, he figured he was in the right band. It was right band, wrong time, I really feel. But I always felt if he stayed around for Conquest and finished that album and not got sacked or fired or quit, he would have actually had a fantastic record there. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. My suggestion to anybody, buy that bitch. Anyway, this is Amir once again. Peace.